everybody in the YTBC, LDBC, MOBC, ASBC, and also shout out to the Fight Journal channel. You need to go check out. Really good guy. I think he was in Cali for the Triple G fight this weekend. He also got me on the media call with Abel, Tom, and Triple G. Got to ask a couple questions. So shout out to him, man. Hopefully he bless me with a collab soon. Really good brother. Appreciate, he's been helping me out and always giving me words of advice for my channel and stuff like that. So shout out to him. Big fight coming up this weekend. Haven't heard too many people talk about it. It's Vasily Lomachenko going up against Jorge Linares. Lightweight fight. A highly skilled boxing match. Kind of fights that only a real boxing head really like. Most casuals, they're not gonna like a fight like this. This is gonna be pure boxing skill. Gonna be a close fight, I think. It's gonna be a close fight, I think. First of all, I think Vasily Lomachenko gonna win the fight. I'm gonna get into why I think he's gonna be able to win the fight. I do think Jorge Linares does a lot of his fighting off of his jab. I think it's gonna be hard for him to establish a jab against Lomachenko because he's, his lateral movement side to side, back and forth. He's in and out. It's going to be hard to establish a jab against him, and I don't think it's going to be hard for Lomachenko to establish his jab. I'm sure that Linares is going to have the reach advantage, but with a technical fighter like Lomachenko, it's kind of hard to use that reach if you're not a guy that's used to fighting long. I don't think that's something you're going to be able to just turn on against Lomachenko. And he does so, his foot movement is so good, he can get inside of your jab so easy. He can neutralize a jab really easy with his foot movement. But Linares, I would almost give Linares maybe the speed advantage as far as hand speed. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if he's as fast as Gary Russell. And Gary Russell has really fast hands. And Lomachenko dealt with him, I won't say pretty easy. It was a really good fight. But I think Lomachenko would be able to neutralize Jorge Linares' advantage with his hand speed. Also, Linares is going to be a bigger guy. Lomachenko is coming up from 130. The crazy thing about Lomachenko is he's moving up to a new division and he's going straight for a champion. You got fighters out here now complaining because their promoter basically gives them a championship, basically just gives them a championship. Belt. They complaining about it. They feel like they're being set up. Lomachenko is going up in weight, and he is going to fight a champion in his first fight at the weight division, which is really impressive. He's only got 12 fights so far. He does have the loss against Salido, which was to me. It was a good loss because it was a learning experience. You can see in the Rigondeaux fight that he didn't let Rigondeaux push him around. Even though Rigondeaux was the smaller guy, he was trying to bully Lomachenko a little bit. And you could see Loma, not like the Salido fight, seemed a little bit more aggressive against Rigondeaux's trying to be dirty. You know what I mean? Salido was punching him below the belt. At some point you would think that Lomachenko would hit him back below the belt and kind of establish the fact that, I'm not going to put up with that. He didn't do that in that fight. That's maybe because of experience. But seeing him now, he is a little bit more aggressive and seems, if you fight dirty, he's going to fight back dirty, which is a good thing. But back to the fight. Linares does have the size advantage. I also think that's something that Lomachenko can neutralize. Linares is not a guy that's going to just walk you down and use his size advantage like a Jared Hurd or somebody like that that's going to use their size advantage. So I'm not sure that's going to really come into play. Lomachenko, to me, is the better pure boxer, but I do give Linares the hand speed edge. Punching power, you probably got to get that to Linares too, especially with Lomachenko coming up in weight. Lomachenko has never really been known as a really powerful guy. I do like the way he mixes mixes in his punches, you know, he'll throw a lot of pity pat punches and then come back with a big left hook to the body. He'll love you to sleep with the pity pats and then throw a big shot. I do like that. Also, I think Linares' face is going to be his biggest issue. I'm not sure that Linares' face is going to be able to hold up for 12 rounds because Lomachenko, you know, is a very active fighter, very active puncher. He throws a lot of punches. I think a lot of leather is going to be touching Linares' face, whether it's hard or soft. It doesn't matter. When you have that soft tissue in your facial area around your eyes and things like that, and you scar easy, you can get cut up. And I do think that fight will probably stop around 10 or 11 on maybe a cut, some of that nature. I just don't think Linares' face is going to be able to hold up. And I do think it's going to be a back and forth fight. I do think it's not going to be a thing where Linares just quits. I believe maybe the ref or the doctor will stop the fight. The doctor will stop the fight because his face is going to be so destroyed. If it wasn't for that, I would really give Linares a really good shot to win that fight. But I don't think his face is going to hold up. And I think that's going to be the biggest factor in the whole thing. Is this, you know, his tissue around his eyes and his face holding up. I do think he's going to get cut early. I'm not sure if it's going to be a headbutt or what. But I do think Linares has a good shot of landing some lead uppercuts. He throws really good lead uppercuts. That's something that I noticed. I've never watched anyone attempt to, instead of leading with a jab, trying to lead with an uppercut in the middle of Lomachenko throwing his jab or something. I've never watched anyone try that against Lomachenko. So that's a good option too. It's gonna be a good fight, I think. But like I said, I got Lomachenko in maybe a 9th round stoppage due to cuts. But other than that, just a quick video, man. I've been gone for a while. I try to get back to dropping a couple videos a week, man. But other than that, I'm out. Peace.